my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to like, to subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you do not miss any of the exciting videos and topics of which you would like me to discuss. Talking about topics that you would love for me to discuss on the channel, one has come across my table and I'm getting a lot of traction. So please let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to discuss this, and I will do that in the next coming days. It is about Senator Natasha Akpoti Aduaghan and how she has gotten suspended, how her security detail has been taken away from her. She has been suspended without any pay, and it is an SA harassment case. Let me know. I'm reading up on it. It is very interesting, and I would love to do a deep dive into this. A lot of you have sent me messages about Senator Natasha Akpoti's Aduaghan's case, and I will talk about it. Why not? Anything you want me to talk about, let me know. And that also goes for Kemi Badenoch. You seem to want updates on this, and so that will be today's conversation. But before I continue, are we living and loving the fabulous hair? None other than Healthy Hair Studio. ENITAN is the #1, I think only, trichologist in the United Kingdom. And she got all of my edges back, and I absolutely live and love.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking here.
And the hair grew back under a year. I cut it all off, and then this came back in a year. Absolutely what? Absolutely love it. I plait it at night, and then in the morning I just comb it out. So my darlings, why are we here? We are here because Kemi Badenoch does not believe in God anymore. Let me read. Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party in the United Kingdom, has revealed that she no longer believes in God. Speaking on a podcast hosted by Barry Weiss, editor of the Free Press, Badenoch shared her views on faith and how they have evolved over time. When asked directly by Weiss if she believes in God, Badenoch replied, "Not anymore." She went on to explain that while she once held a belief in God, she no longer does. However, she clarified that she did not consider herself an atheist, identifying instead as agnostic and a cultural Christian. Ex-users were quick to comment on the interview, with one user saying, "Even Trump, the most powerful man in the world, believes in God." And another writing, "Not believing a creator exists is crazy." However, one user who supported her stance wrote, "Believing in an imaginary being is delusion." Badenoch elaborated on her perspective, stating, "I don't think it matters if people believe in God or not. What matters is what they do with the belief or the lack of it." This revelation comes amidst other controversial remarks by the opposition leader. Recently, she distanced herself from Nigeria, stating that she has nothing to do with the Islamic northern region of the country. She also made headlines by accusing the Nigerian police of stealing from citizens. What do I think about that? You know, to be fair, she's entitled to believe in what she wants to believe. I really sincerely don't think that we should chastise her for that. I don't think so. I am a Christian. I believe in God, but those are my beliefs. I don't have any, what would I say? I'm indifferent to whatever she wants to believe. My only stance is her parents are Nigerian. her mother and her father. Her mother came to this country and gave birth to her here. Her mother took her back to Nigeria, where she stayed up until she was 16, and then came back to the United Kingdom to live with a family friend. And she has risen and done so very well for herself up to this present date. That's fine. For you to discolor Nigeria as a whole like that will never go down well with anybody. That's all that I am saying. You know what I think? And it came to me yesterday. I wonder what kind of trauma Kemi had when she was in Nigeria. I feel as if something might have happened. And so there's a deep trauma. There's a deep trauma that must have happened for her to feel the way that she does. Because every country, every single country has their challenges. Not only Nigeria, even the United Kingdom, every single country. But for you to want to distance yourself so badly and so blatantly, it just occurred to me that maybe, just maybe, something happened to her that was terribly traumatic to her, and she never got over it. She never got over it, and it was maybe a matter of necessity that the parents said, come and live with a family friend. And she never looked back. And perhaps it was that burning, voracious resilience to succeed in a country, to be in a position of where she would never ever have to be acknowledged or need or want this country again. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, my darlings. And on a much lighter note, we are going to Mykonos. We have Nina Dafe, and she is a PR guru. She is hosting this fabulous retreat, and I have been invited as a special guest. Do not forget to buy your tickets down below in the description box. Just click onto the link and make sure that you begin to put in your deposits for March and April, because after that it will be closed off so that we know how many people are going to come to the retreat. It is going to be absolutely fabulous, and I'm going to put the promo at the end of this. So that's it for today, my darlings. Very short and sweet, and I will see you I'll see you tomorrow. All of my love, and again, do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you sooner than later. All of my love.
Value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing up.